Becoming a CPA is not easy, but it's made even harder if you don't know how to handle the paperwork and logistics of it all. Thankfully, it's not too complicated once you know the steps. So in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through the 5 steps that you need to go through in order to be fully qualified and fully prepared to take the CPA exam. And pay close attention so you don't miss anything that could come back and bite you later. All right, if you want to take the CPA exams, the first thing you need to do is make sure you're qualified. So whatever state you're in, check that you qualify within that state because each state has different standards and requirements for who's qualified and who's not qualified to take the CPA exam. So step number 1, make sure you're qualified. So check your state board. If you live in California or North Dakota or whatever it is, check your state board, see what's required in order to become a CPA, see what's required in order to take the exam because those are different. You need, maybe you only need 120 credits to sit for the exam, but you need 150 to become a CPA. So if that's the case and you have 130, you can start studying. You can take the exam. You're qualified to take the exam and do that ASAP, but you'll have to get that extra 20 to become a CPA. So what really matters is you're qualified to sit for the exam. That's step 1. Make sure you can sit for the exam. So check your state board's website, talk to ChatGPT, find out whatever the requirements are and make sure that you're qualified to sit. And once you know that you're qualified, it's time to apply for your NTS, which is your notice to schedule. And this is just, what allows you to actually schedule your CPA exam. So you need to do this by applying through your state board. So like I said, whatever your board is, California, New York, North Dakota, whatever, find your state board and apply through their portal. You're probably gonna have to give transcripts, what other information, maybe like a fee. I think I had to pay like $50 of my application fee. And you have to choose which exams you want the NTS for. So you can apply for an NTS for all 4 exams at once. The issue is lots of NTSs expire after like 6 months or so. So see how long your NTS lasts, because if it only lasts 6 months, you have to pick the exams that you think you'll get to in those 6 months. So you could do a different NTS for each exam. You could just do it one at a time, or you can apply for all 4 exams on one NTS. It's whatever you prefer. I would recommend maybe starting off with just 1 or 2. But I guess it doesn't really hurt to apply for all 4. It just actually might cost a little extra. I'm not positive on that. It might depend state to state. But the main thing is go to your state board portal, apply for your NTS there, and that's what's going to allow you to actually take the exam. All right, so now you're qualified to sit. You've sent away your application for your NTS so that you'll be able to schedule your exam. And now it's time to start studying. But how do you start studying? Well, you pick a review course. That's the most important thing. You have to pick a review course. I would not recommend trying to study for it on your own. It's just probably not going to work out. Pick a review course. Becker is obviously great. That's the most common one. So if you want to go with Becker, that's awesome. Great review course. It's the most expensive, so there's that as well. But there's definitely cheaper options as well. UWorld is also somewhat expensive, but I think a bit more affordable. Universal CPA. A lot of people love Ninja, and I'm sure there's a few more out there. So take a look around. Don't stress too much about picking the right review course because many people pass with each one. So it's not going to stop you from passing if you choose the wrong one. You can pass with any of them. So at the end of the day, just pick one and get started. Okay, so now you're qualified. You have your NTS, you have your review course. Now what do? Time to study, the fun part. So start studying. Anywhere from 3-ish hours a day for a few weeks, is enough to get through most exams. The AICPA recommends 80 to 100 hours of studying for each exam, approximately. I feel like people usually end up doing a bit more than that. I definitely did more than that. So I would probably aim for a bit higher than that. I'm not going to go into too much detail about studying because there are other videos on the channel where I actually break down how to study for the CPA exam. So if that's something you want to know, check out those videos. But yeah, that is step number 4, start studying for the exam. And step number 5 is to just schedule your exam. So now you have, hopefully gotten your NTS back from your state board. So you're able to use that to schedule your exam. And it's maybe different for each state, but for my state, what I had to do was go onto prometric.com, which is where I scheduled the exams. So you go to that website and you find the option for the CPA exam. And it shows you, okay, all these locations give the CPA exam. You pick whichever one you want, whichever is closest to you. Then you find what date you want to take it, pick a time, you just schedule it like you would with any other appointment, like I said, on a Prometric website. So just Google Prometric CPA exam. And yeah, through there, it should walk you through the steps for actually scheduling the exam. And then you'll need your NTS code that you got from your state board. And that's what's going to actually allow you to book and schedule that exam appointment. And then that's that. You have your exam scheduled, and now all you have to do is go there on exam day and, kill it, execute, simple as that. So just to recap, step number one, probably the most important one, make sure you qualify. Like, make sure you're qualified to sit for the exam. And if you're not, find out what you need to do to become qualified. Step two, apply for your NTS. So figure out which exams am I going to take in the next few months. Apply for NTSs for those exams. Step three, pick a review course, start studying. Step four, study, like I said, the fun part. And then five is just schedule the exam. So, okay, my exam's in 4 weeks, got 4 weeks to prepare, and then just keep going and putting in the work, and then show up on exam day ready to put a top class performance in and get through the exam. So like I said, it is actually a very simple process, but you just need to know each step. Like I said, there's only 5 steps. It's very simple. Now that you know them, like, I think you can go ahead and execute pretty easily. But if you have any questions or anything, drop them in the comments down below. And if you're studying for audit right now or want to study for audit, check the link down below, because I have a 60-day audit study plan down there that tells you exactly what you need to do each day to pass the audit exam. So take a look if you're taking audit. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.